Listen to this, man. Listen to this. Listening is more important than talking. If that were not true, God would not have given us 2 ears and only 1 mouth. With that being said, shut your ass up and listen to me talk for this video, man. You might learn something. Hey, man. Today, check me out. We gonna be talking about. So look, I'm gonna be explaining to y'all some of the principles talked about in Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power, which is about the type of people you shouldn't have around you in your circle. You feel me? And then afterwards, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the type of people you should have in your circle. This gonna be a very informational, informative, knowledge gaining video, man. So I hope you prepared, man. Take your notes out. Do whatever you do, but make sure you remember what I tell you in this video, because it could be the difference between you succeeding in life and you being a failure, man. Let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with reading y'all this quote. Like I said, it's in Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power. And if you ain't never read this book, what the hell are you waiting for? I promise you it's gonna change your whole perspective, your whole mindset. You feel me? Hey, I know I say that a lot, and I'm gonna keep saying it, because one day I'm gonna have me some merch that say you feel me. Shout out to the Cuzzos, because they gave me that idea. I don't know what I just kicked over. But look, I'm gonna read you this quote, and in this quote, he's referring to trying to change people around you who are these negative, just people who give off this negative vibe, and people who are playing that victim role type thing. It's talking about, I'm just gonna read the goddamn quote, but it's talking about them. It will be a great thing if we can raise them up, change their patterns, but more often than not, it is their patterns that end up getting inside and changing us. The reason is simple. Humans are extremely susceptible to the moods, emotions, and even ways of thinking of with whom they spend their time with.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about
knowledge, you feel me? Knowledge, bro. Look, the reason I took that little break, I don't even know why I put the book down. But like, I just wanted you to sit on that quote for a second, really think about it, man. Humans are extremely susceptible to the moods, behaviors, and even ways of thinking of whom they spend their time with. Of whom they spend their time with. That means the motherfucker that you was with yesterday left some type of mark on you. If he's a negative ass motherfucker, I bet you went home thinking like some negative thoughts. That's just how that worked. So look, I'm gonna read this other quote for you, man. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as diseases. You may feel that you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draws misfortunes on themselves. They will also draw it on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about.
Now, I mean, if you know me in real life, you could kind of get the vibe. I'm always the one trying to spread positivity, trying to spread love. You feel me? Trying to boost everyone else's day. Because that's so important, man. Like, it's so important to feel good. Man, y'all see what I gotta deal with, man? I can't just make a video in peace. First, it's the storage. Now, my mom want me to get my shoes from downstairs. Like, Ma, the heat could wait till later. The heat. I just had to throw that in there. Sorry to flex on y'all. My G Fezos is dirty, so it's not really a flex. But back to the video, man. This is why I'm always trying to spread love and positivity, bro. It's so important. Like, when you feel good, everything else just falls in line. Like, honestly, feeling good is probably one of the most, you just have to do it. It's good to feel good. And in order to do that, you gotta surround yourself with people like me. You feel me? God damn, bro, why am I out of breath? I just went downstairs. Surround yourself around people like me who be spreading love and positivity, man. There's a reason why it's in one of, look, let me read this to you. National bestseller. You can see that right there? Yeah. There's a reason why this law is so important and it's inside of a nationally best-selling book. Because it's so true and it's so important. You feel me? But look, I'm out of breath. So I'm going to catch y'all in the next clip. Look, so I'm going to tell y'all my experience with this. Look, I know you peeped the tree trunks, man. I've been hitting leg day. Excuse me, but I'm going to tell you my experience with this. And why I feel this is so important. And why I was saying that it is so important to feel good. Because when you're not happy, which can come from surrounding yourself by unhappy ass motherfuckers. When you're not happy, it's so much harder to grind. Like, and just do what you gotta do. And you just don't feel good. Like, who doesn't want to feel good, bro? Like, there's a reason why it's called feeling good. It's good. It's a good thing. But look, I'm going to tell you my experience with this and why I feel like this is so true and so important, man. When I come home from school, it's so hard for me to immediately start just grinding and doing what I got to do. Like, whether I got to work out, I got to record this YouTube video or edit this or do this homework, whatever I got to do. It's so much harder to do that when I just come home from school. You know why? Because at school, I'm surrounded by a bunch of goddamn bozos. Bozos. Who don't got the priorities straight. They're all, oh, where the hoes at, man? Where the kickback at, bro? Like, where the parties at? Where the functions at? And that, it rub off onto me. Even if I'm not talking to them, I'm just around them. And it make me, like, so... Like the book says, susceptible to their behaviors and their mindsets, bro. Like, it's such a real thing, and it can happen just like that. Like, literally, I told you, sometimes I don't even be talking to people at school, besides, like, you know, the homies, obviously, but, like, the homies got the priority straight. But, even if I'm not talking to these people like that, just being around them, like, it just, like, it rubs off on me, bro. Like, it's so contagious. It's like when a motherfucker yawn, and then you see it and you just yawn, you don't even think about it. Like, it's the same thing, bro. When you around just people who are below you, and it's not to talk shit about nobody at the school, you feel me? Like, whatever. If y'all seeing this, I don't even give a fuck, whatever. But, yeah, bro, it's so hard for me to get back on my grind after hanging around a bunch of bums all day. And it's like, it's so real. I notice it, and it's every time. There's never a day where it's hard for me to get on my grind after school after hanging around with a bunch of bums. You feel me? It's just how that go. But look, I'm going to read you another quote in this book, man, and I hope it really resonate with you. And after that, I'm going to stop speaking on these negative people you got to stay away from. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm going to speak a little bit more on it before I, like, move on to the people you should hang around. But look, man, let's get to it. Alright, look. So here's how you kind of, like, gauge whether this is a person you should have around you or not. And this comes from within, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna speak on it right now. Think about what your goals are, what you really want to do with your life, what you want to improve on, what habits you're trying to let go of. Just any goal in life, surround yourself with people who have the same goals. Whether it's to get rich, to be in the NBA, to become a rapper, to become an author, to become a dentist, a doctor. Whatever you want to do, surround yourself with people who want to do the same thing, because not only can you help keep them on the right path, they can help you stay on the right path. And just like, and this is why I mentioned like the school example, because not everybody in there is a bum. Like, some people really work hard, but their priorities are just a lot different than mine. Like there's kids in my school who work mad hard, you know, like they work part-time jobs, and if they're not at work, they're doing the schoolwork, you know. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from them. They still work mad hard to get where they want to be in life. But for example, right now, I have no interest in females, bro. Like not the slightest. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. Well, maybe not. But I don't want no relationship. You feel me? I'm still like talking to females. But I don't want no type of relationship. I'm not over here trying to, you know what I'm saying, do the dirty with no females. Like, you feel me? And a lot of the people in my school are on that type of time where their priorities, even if they are working hard, like I said, I'm not saying that they don't work hard and they're not doing what they gotta do. But our priorities are different. So a lot of them be like, oh, where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Like, that's not the type of time I be on. But I've noticed that when I'm at school and I'm around them, people are, oh, where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? With, like, you feel me? Just who have different priorities because they're going to talk about it because it's important to them. Their priorities, their goals. You feel me? Smashing all these women ain't my priority or my goal. It could be a goal of theirs. You feel me? I've said that so many times. I just keep repeating myself. But look, after hanging out with them or just being around them, I start to get on that same like type wavelength, that same frequency where I like kind of find myself like, hey, where the hoes at? And then I have to like, hell no, like what you talking about? Like that ain't one of your goals. You're going out here to do this and do that. Like they are like, you feel me? And I'm not saying that to say anything bad about them. You feel me? I'm just saying that that's not the type of time I'm on. But when I'm around them, it could get me on that type of time, whether I want to be or not. Which is why it's so important to surround yourself with people who have the same goals and same mentality as you. Alright, yo, look. Because I low-key got, like, I was just ranting a little bit on a little ramble. But I'm going to get back to some quotes in the book that I really want to read to y'all. You feel me? So y'all could just keep them in the back of your head. Man, my shorts keep rising up looking like I'm wearing booty shorts or something. But look. So I got 2 more quotes I'm about to read to y'all. Alright, so the first one. Do you not observe how sesame oil is mingled with roses or violets? And how when it has been for some time in association with roses or violets, it ceases to be sesame oil and is called oil of roses or oil of violets. That quote is crazy, bro. It's so crazy. I'm not gonna read it again because if you didn't get it the first time, you're not gonna get it the second time. But I'm gonna explain to you what that means to me. You feel me? So this little sesame oil, right? So you got some sesame oil, which is like, who the fuck wants some sesame oil, right? Like what? And then you got roses and violets, which is like, damn, I want me a rose or a violet. So it's like the thing you want, the thing you don't want, right? When sesame oil has been hanging around these roses and violets, it's no longer sesame oil. It's oil of the roses, oil of the violets, right? And the same thing with you. Let's say you right here right now, like you trying to elevate yourself, but you just on that bottom tier, right? And you surround yourself with the... Alright, so I'm use different terminology so it's easier to understand. It might sound a little bit more harsh, but it'll be easier to understand. So you a loser right now. You're a loser. And the winners are up here. You're like, you know what, man? I'm gonna start to hang out with these winners. Like your boy. I'm gonna go hang out with these winners. You hang out with the winners, you know what? You're a part of the winners. You're no longer a fucking loser. You are who you hang around. That's why that quote, show me who your friends are and I'll show you what your future will look like. It's so goddamn true, bro. It is so true. And that little rose and violet analogy, low-key, I'm going to give you a little story time. You feel me? Because it kind of relates to that. So, like, it was like last year, 2 years ago. My brother lives in Omaha, you feel me? Because he found work out there. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to go visit my brother. I was out of school for the summer, so I went to go stay with him for a few weeks. And while staying with him, he lives in this big old apartment building. And a lot of people in this apartment building and just a lot of his friends that he was bringing me around were engineers, lawyers, doctors, accountants, you know what I'm saying, architects, all these prestigious careers, you feel me? I was surrounded by people like that. And in doing so, I was able to have intellectual conversations with these people and learn so much. I learned so much from them. And it low-key made me the person I am right now, the winner I am today, because I started off as a loser. I surrounded myself with those winners. And look, I'm a winner now. I'm becoming a winner. You feel me? And that just like relates to that quote right there, which is why I felt like telling y'all that little quick story. But look, we go get into the second quote that I'm going to read to y'all. And then that's going to be it from the book. I'm going to just talk to y'all, give y'all some insight in Noe's brain. You feel me? Like, I already did that, but I'm going to give you some more. Alright. So the last quote I'm going to read to y'all, man. Recognize the fortunate so that you may choose their company, and the unfortunate so that you may avoid them. Misfortune is usually the crime of folly, and among those who suffer from it, there is no malady more contagious. Never open your door to the least of misfortunes, for if you do, many others will follow in his train. Do not die from another's misery. Knowledge, baby. Fucking knowledge. Knowledge is power, by the way. I don't know. If you're not reading, bro, just start reading, bro. Knowledge is power. Anyway, I'm going to break down what this quote means to me. Well, actually, I feel like it's low-key pretty self-explanatory. It's just recognize who the fortunate are, those happy people that you should be surrounding yourself with, those people who are going to improve you, right? And then the unfortunate, which could be people who are really unfortunate, like they just have, you know what I'm saying, they just go through bad times. And they're just always sad all the time, or they're always playing the victim role. You know what I'm saying? These type of people, or just people who are below you. You feel me? Just people who ain't on the same wavelength as you, that who ain't got the same mindset, the same perspective. Stay away from these motherfuckers, man. Stay away from them. For if you do, wait, hold on, because it, don't hang around them. For if you do, many others will follow in its train, man. Look, it's human nature. Our behavior conforms to patterns. I'm gonna talk about that a lot on this channel, bro. If you let one of these motherfuckers into your life, 3 of them are gonna follow, bro, because you left the door open. Like, if you open the door, 5 motherfuckers gonna come in before you get the chance to close it. You feel me? So just keep that motherfucker closed. Keep that door closed and lock that hole. And lock that hole. You feel me? But look. Just the main point that I'm really trying to drive home is, like I said, those motherfuckers who ain't gonna help improve you, who ain't gonna help motivate you, stay from around them, bro. Like, get to the other side of the fence or the field, whatever you want. Get to the other side, man. Avoid them. Stay away from them people. Again, stay away from people who are unhappy. Misery loves company. You feel me? Stay away from these people. If they're not making you feel happy, if they're not motivating you, if they're not providing some type of benefit to you, and I know it sounds selfish, karate chop their ass off. Get them out of here. You don't need them. They're not going to help you grow. And it sounds selfish, but okay. You got to be selfish to be successful, bro. Like, that's how the world works. And that's just the reality of life. You feel me? But in this next part of the video, we going to talk about the people who you should surround yourself with. And it's really just the opposite of everything I just told you, so it's not going to be too long of a... You understand what I'm trying to say, man. On to the next. Hey, look, real quick, too. I'm going to tell y'all where I got the motivation to do this video, too. So, I was at school the other day, right? I was at school. And I'm sitting at the lunch table with 2 of the homies. These are, and two of like the homies, not just school friends. You feel me? I was with 2 of the homies. And one of them was talking about, like, I forgot how the conversation came up, but he was like, yeah, bro, like, I was reading this book the other day, and I was like, hold on. I didn't even know you read, bro. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing that you do. And he was like, oh, nah, bro, it's just like New Year's resolution, you feel me? I'm just trying to start reading up in my knowledge. Man, when I heard that, like, you don't even understand how happy that made me feel to see the homies doing something doing something productive for himself, bro. It made me feel so. I was like hella proud, G. I was like a proud dad. I gave my boy daps. I was like, yo, keep doing your shit. Like, keep doing your shit. Keep improving, bro. It made me so happy to see that. I promise you it did. And the reason I say that is because that's the type of people you should surround yourself with. If you tell your homie your accomplishment or something like that, and they're not like, oh, bro, I'm mad proud of you, like, keep doing your stuff, and they give you advice on how to do it better, or like what they think you can improve on or something like, that's a true homie, bruh. That's a true homie. The people you should be surrounding yourself with, like I said, should be motivating you, helping you in some way to reach your goal, to reach to the top, or at least just making you happy. They're not bringing around this negative energy all the time, because like I said earlier in the video, that's just contagious. If you're around a sad motherfucker all day, guess what? You gonna be sad, G. That's just how that work. It's just how it works, bro. It's human nature. You can't avoid that. It's just part of who we are. We're susceptible to the moods, behaviors, and mindsets of whom we hang around. And that's just one law in the 48 Laws of Power, and I was able to teach you guys all this. Go pick up the book. Go learn from the other 48 laws, man. Get your knowledge up anyway. I'm rambling. But yeah, bro, like I got this one homie, man. Every time I drop a YouTube video, he the first motherfucker to see that. Oh, man, that shit was funny as hell. Made me laugh, man. Keep doing your stuff. Like, I really like your content. Maybe you could do this to, like, improve it. Like, I really like this part, though, and da-da-da-da. And I'm pretty sure it ain't no if, because like I said, that's the homie, he be watching my shit. And he gonna know who I'm talking about when I say this, man. And shout out to you, man. Oh, love. But look, that's the type of people you gotta surround yourself with, bro. And look, let me tell you this. If you, let's say, like, for example, you post on your story, like you just completed your first marathon or whatever, and you super proud of yourself because you worked so hard for that, and you post it on your story, the motherfuckers that support you are the real homies. You feel me? Like, those are the real homies. And don't get it confused with this fake love that's getting passed around nowadays, because I got a few homies at school that be like, oh, like, like I see you doing that workout stuff, bro, like, congrats. But I could see the mask, bro. I could see the mask on their face. I know deep down inside they hate that they can't do what I'm doing right now. Like, I sense that. I feel the vibes. You feel me? I feel the vibes. I'm a vibe reader. Vibe reader. Mind reader. I don't even know what I'm trying to rap right now. But look, yeah, you feel me? These are the type of people you should be surrounding yourself with. And like I said, surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you, because these are going to be the people who are always going to push you to do better, G. For example, I got a homie that, I haven't worked out with him in a while, but this was the gym bro, you feel me? And working out with him, this is how I know he's a true homie. When I wanted to stop, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm tired. Nah, bro, we gonna get this next set in, and then we gonna do this other shit too. We ain't going home yet. He's always pushing me to be the best me I could be, you feel me? And I do the same thing to him, where he has those days where he can't push himself like that. That's what a true friendship is, you feel me? It's not just somebody who make you laugh here and there. It's somebody who cares about you, somebody who's gonna push you to be better, because at the end of the day, if they care about you, they gonna push you to be better. Surround yourself with people who are gonna make you better, bro. It's really not that hard. I said it a lot in this video, so if by now it really hasn't gotten through to you, I don't know what else to tell you, man. But look, that's it for this video, bro. Like I said, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. If they got bad vibes, kick them to the curb. If they're not helping you be better, kick them to the curb. If they don't benefit you in any type of way, kick them to the curb. You don't need to be around that. And on the other hand, look, this is my right hand, this is my other hand, you feel me? On the other hand, excuse me, if they're supporting you, they're pushing you to be better, they benefit you in some type of way, and I know that sounds selfish, but like I said, I don't give a fuck because that's what it takes to be successful. Surround yourself with these people. And also surround yourself with people who are better than you, because like I said, that's when you're going to learn the most, like I did when I went to Omaha. That's enough rambling for this video, though. I'm sure your ears hurt from listening to your boy. You feel me? Yeah, I said that. Yeah, man. I appreciate you for watching. Please, 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 please make sure you follow the advice in this video, because like I said earlier, it could literally be the difference between you being a failure and you being successful. Show me your friends, and I'll show you what your future gonna look like. Peace out, man.